The last thing she saw was the face of a stranger smiling at her from the back seat. She never made it home that night. No one heard her scream. No one even knew she was gone until the phone rang. It was her sister, calling to say goodnight. But the voice on the other end wasn't hers. It whispered, "She's with me now." Then silence, just a slow, steady dial tone. And in that moment, everything changed. This isn't just another missing person story. It happened in broad daylight, in a quiet suburban neighborhood. 1 second she was pulling into her driveway, the next vanished. No broken windows, no signs of struggle, only a single coffee cup left behind, still warm, with lipstick on the rim. Her name was Emily Carter, age 29. A friend, and someone out there had been watching her for months. Emily lived alone in a small house off Maple Street, white picket fence, blue shutters, flowers blooming every spring. She liked routine. Every morning, same time, same route. Coffee from the corner shop, latte with almond milk, always paid in cash, always smiled at the barista. People said she lit up the room, even on rainy days. Even when she was tired. She taught 3rd grade at Lincoln Elementary. Kids adored her. Parents trusted her. She had plans, a trip to Iceland, a dream of adopting a rescue dog. But none of that mattered to the man who waited. He didn't look dangerous. Average height, unremarkable clothes, drove a silver sedan, faded bumper sticker, keep calm and carry on. Same time, same spot. Watched her come and go, never approached, never spoke, just took pictures, hundreds of them, stored in a folder labeled Project Garden. He called her his flower, said she needed protection from the world, from herself, from men who might hurt her, or so he claimed. In journals filled with looping script, pages and pages of obsession, he believed he was saving her, not stealing her. The day it happened started like any other. Sunrise painted the sky gold. Birds chirped in the oak trees. Emily waved at Mr. Jenkins walking his terrier. She hummed while brewing coffee. Packed her lunch, graded papers at the kitchen table, then left for work. Backpack over one shoulder, hair in a loose braid. She backed out of the driveway, stopped at the stop sign, looked both ways, and drove forward. That was the last time anyone saw her free. Security footage showed her car turning onto Elm Street, then nothing. Gone from the grid. No traffic cams picked her up after that. No gas station receipts, no phone pings. Her cell phone was found 3 miles away, smashed beneath a bridge, battery removed, SIM. Police searched her house. Nothing seemed disturbed, except one thing. Her favorite mug, the one with the sunflower, wasn't in the cabinet. It was in the sink, rinsed clean, as if someone had used it and tried not to leave a trace. Detective Maria Ruiz led the investigation. 10 years on the force, homicide and missing persons. She'd seen too many cases like this. Women taken, never found, families destroyed. But something about Emily's case felt different. Too clean, too precise, like a ghost had taken her. Then she found the note, taped to the inside of the bedroom closet, handwritten, neat penmanship. "She is safe with me, Joe. I love her more than you ever did. Don't look for her. It only makes her sad, Joe. No fingerprints, no DNA." Paper bought in bulk from a warehouse store. Pen purchased with cash at a gas station. But the words, they chilled Detective Ruiz to the bone. This wasn't random, this was personal, and the man who wrote it was still watching. Days turned into weeks. The search continued. Flyers posted everywhere. News vans camped outside her house. Her students drew pictures. "Bring Miss Carter back," they said in crayon. Her parents aged overnight. Her mother barely ate. Her father sat on the porch every evening, staring down the street, waiting for headlights, for a knock on the door, for a miracle, then a break. A neighbor came forward, said she'd seen a man cleaning Emily's house 3 days after she disappeared, wearing blue gloves, carrying trash bags, claimed he was her cousin, fixing things while she was away. The neighbor didn't think much of it, until she saw the news. Emily didn't have a cousin. Detective Ruiz pulled records, utility bills, garbage pickup logs, mail forwarding requests. Someone had filed a change of address form, signed with Emily's name. But handwriting analysis proved it was forged. They also redirected her mail, canceled her gym membership, even called her bank, said she lost her debit card, requested a new one, sent to a P.O. box in a neighboring county. They were erasing her, piece by piece, life by life. The P.O. box became their focus, surveillance set up, officers in unmarked cars, cameras hidden in streetlights. They waited 2 days, 3. Then a man arrived, mid-40s, thin frame, nervous eyes. He wore a baseball cap, pulled low. Checked the box, took an envelope, left quickly. They followed him, not far, to a modest ranch house on Willow Lane. No name on the mailbox, no lights on during the day, but curtains always drawn. Motion sensor lights around back, security camera above the garage. They got a warrant. Based on stalking patterns, suspicious behavior, the note, the P.O. box, the fake identity claims. Raid came at dawn. SWAT team breached the front door. Shouts echoed through the house. "Police, show your hands!" They moved fast, room by room, kitchen clear, living room empty, bathroom dry, then bedroom, locked door, heavy chain on the inside. They kicked it open and found her, Emily, alive, chained to the bed frame, pale, thin, eyes wide with fear, but alive. In the corner, a shrine, Ablial, Jum. Photos of her on the wall, dozens of them, from school events, grocery store runs, walking her dog, except she didn't have one. He'd photoshopped her into fake scenes, family vacations, wedding pictures, children with her smile, and shelves of recordings, audio diaries, her voice, laughing, teaching, talking to friends, all stolen, recorded from bugs planted in her home, her classroom, her car. He'd been listening for over a year. They found the man in the basement, calm, sitting in a chair, watching live feeds of Emily on monitors. He didn't resist, just smiled. Said, "I kept her safe. I protected her from the world. She was going to be hurt. I saved her." His name was Daniel Price, age 42, former IT technician, lived alone, no criminal record, no history of violence, no history of violence. But social media showed a pattern. Followed dozens of women, commented on their posts, sent private messages. Most ignored him, some blocked him. Emily never knew he existed until he decided she belonged to him. After the arrest, details emerged. Daniel had been fired 2 years prior for accessing employee emails without permission, including female co-workers. Company called it a privacy breach. Company called it a privacy breach. He called it connection. He began watching people. At first, just neighbors, then strangers, then women he deemed pure, needing protection. Emily fit the profile. Kind, quiet, beautiful in a gentle way. He believed he was chosen to guard her. The trial lasted 6 weeks. Emotional testimony. Emily spoke from a closed courtroom, via video link, voice shaking. She described the isolation, the lies, how he told her everyone else had forgotten her, that her family moved away, that her students graduated and never asked about her. He played fake news clips, altered videos, said the world thought she ran off, that no one was looking. But she never stopped hoping. She scratched marks on the wall, one for each day, counted the seasons by the light, winter dim, spring softer, summer harsh, fall fading. She survived by remembering small things, the smell of chalk, the sound of children laughing, the taste of strawberry jam on toast. When police rescued her, she didn't cry. She just looked at Detective Ruiz and whispered, "You came." Daniel was found guilty on all counts: kidnapping, false imprisonment, electronic surveillance, psychological torture, sentenced to life without parole. He still writes letters, claims innocence, says Emily will return to him someday, that their love is eternal. But Emily is healing, slowly. Therapy helped, support groups, reconnecting with family. She returned to teaching after a year. Different school, new name, new city, but the same warmth in her eyes, the same kindness in her voice. One day, a student asked why she flinched at loud noises. She paused, then said, "Because sometimes the world feels too loud. But we learn to listen to the quiet instead." She didn't want revenge, she wanted peace, and she's finding it. One sunrise at a time. This story isn't rare. It happens more than we admit. Stalking, obsession, the slow creep of invasion, often invisible until it's too late. Emily was lucky. She was found. Others aren't. If you feel watched, trust your gut. If someone won't leave you alone, report it. If a friend disappears, speak up. These things don't happen overnight. They grow in silence, in ignored warnings, in dismissed fears of reclaiming what was stolen. And for those still searching, hope is not foolish. It's necessary. If this story moved you, please like, subscribe, and share. Your attention helps others be seen.